everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the unthinkable. We're going to strip the paint off of this 1964 Gibson Firebird guitar, but this guitar has already been refinished before and it's been routed and repaired. You guys know the story. I hope we don't find any surprises today, but I would imagine this guitar has a broken headstock. That's one reason why you would refinish it in a solid color. Hopefully the damage is not too bad and we can get it stripped today using one of two different methods. The first one is using a heat gun. That's what I want to try first. Most of the restoration guys I know, that's how they do it. Option number two, if that doesn't work, would be a chemical stripper, which I really don't want to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to it. Let's strip the 64 Firebird, see what happens. Here we are in my garage on a very windy day, of course, and we're going to heat this area up here on the back so we can kind of test this theory and make sure this goes okay. So I had to change scrapers here because this one just wasn't doing anything. You can see, I mean, there's no damage to the wood. It's just a little scary at first. Pandora's box has been opened, but it's really not all that bad. Actually, there's a positive surprise here. On the back of the headstock, there is no headstock break, not even a hairline crack or anything. So I am genuinely shocked by that. Usually under these solid color refinished Gibsons you find something going on there, but it's clean. So that's a great surprise. We can officially say this is an unbroken Firebird, but we did find some negative things on the back, actually. It's very weird. There's a few different mahogany plugs. There's one here, a larger one here, and then the strap buttonhole was plugged and re-drilled. I'm not sure what that's all about. These guitars are neck heavy. They tend to want to go like this. Just because of the design and the Firebird banjo tuners. So I thought maybe they were experimenting with strap buttonholes, but this one here in the center doesn't really make any sense, so I really have no clue. Maybe they mounted something back here. Who knows? But luckily they used real mahogany and they did a nice job. All the grain is going in the same direction, so once this is refinished, you know, you're not going to notice that at all. And on the front you can see the damage from the plugged humbucker routes, which it was a good job. And again, that won't be seen when I refinish the guitar, and that is the plan. I hope everyone's not too upset about it. The original paint, well, it wasn't original, but the paint that was currently on the guitar, it was kind of plasticky, and you know the story. I mean, it was basically a garage paint job. Now I've got to figure out who's gonna refinish it. So reaching out to some folks and hopefully find someone who can do it justice. And then I'm still locating some parts for the guitar to bring it back to as original as I can. I'm gonna leave the pickups, which by the way, a lot of people questioned if I would convert it back to a Firebird 1. That would mean getting rid of the neck pickup, which to me was the best sounding position on the guitar. So I just think, even though I love the look of single pickup guitars, that would just not be doing justice to the guitar to do that. So I'm going to leave the two pickups, the 70s humbuckers, mini humbuckers. I think I'll have the bridge looked at by my pickup guy. And I actually am going to do maybe a little tribute to the Firebird one. And I'm going to leave that a surprise if it all goes well. So it'll be a cool guitar, a one-of-a-kind guitar. I need to decide on a color, actually, which if you guys have any ideas or you want to take a vote in the comment section, then you can drop what color you would paint this guitar. There's a list of 60s Gibson custom colors online, and I'm going to pick something that was period correct, but I think it would be cool to do something a little bit off the wall. You know, it's not often that you get to build a, you know, custom 64 Firebird however you want it. So I just want to take advantage of that and do something really cool. But it's a shame, you know, these guitars were sunburst because they're such a unique design, and you can see the sort of laminate pieces that go through the center of the guitar. All that is designed to go through the neck, and these are solid pieces of wood that go all the way through the body, and it does have a cool look, like on the back of the neck when you can see those individual pieces of wood. It's pretty neat. And then also another positive, the serial number really kind of came out with getting the paint out of there, and sometimes you'll get lucky and that will happen when you spray these guitars with a thicker kind of plastic paint. It'll cover up the serial number, but now we can see everything very clearly. It's 182227, so that's great. So that's the deal, and if I could leave you with a parting message, I would say if you have a Firebird, I would definitely make sure you want to go through with this, because this is a big job. This guitar has a lot of surface area to strip the paint off, and midway through it I was wondering what am I doing, but I got it done, and I'm going to see it through because I think it's a worthwhile project. And really, you know, during all this quarantine stuff and not having a single gig in sight, having a 64 Firebird here to restore, I mean, I don't know what more I could ask for. So you guys stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Thank you.